Let's explore the world of regular expressions and how we can use them to match dates and times in various formats. Regular expressions, often shortened as RegEx, are powerful tools for finding patterns in text. Understanding how to construct these patterns for dates and times will help you validate data, extract information, and perform all sorts of text manipulations with precision. Get ready to master the art of pattern matching for dates and times using regular expressions. Let's start with some basic date formats. On the left, we have the regular expressions, and on the right, we have examples of the formats they match. The first RegEx is for the month, day, year format. It starts with a caret symbol and specifies that the month should be between 0, 1, and 12, followed by a /. Next, it matches the day, which should be between 0, 1, and 31, followed by a /, and then it expects a 4-digit year. The $sign at the end indicates the end of the string. The second RegEx is for the day, month, year format. Similar to the first one, it matches the day between 0, 1, and 31, then a hyphen followed by a month between 0, 1, and 12, then a hyphen, and finally a 4-digit year. On the right are some examples. For the month, day, year format, we have March 15, 2024, and December 31, 2023. For the day, month, year format, we have 25th of December 2024 and 1st of January 2025. Now let's take a look at the ISO date formats, which are international standards for representing dates. On the left, we have the RegEx patterns, and on the right, we have examples of how these formats look. The first RegEx is for the year, month, day format, also known as ISO 8601. It starts by expecting a 4-digit year, followed by a hyphen, then a month between 0, 1, and 12, another hyphen, and then a day between 0, 1, and 31. The second RegEx is very similar, but it uses a / as a separator instead of a hyphen. On the right, we can see examples of these formats. For the year, month, day format, we have 2024-03-15 and 2023-12-31. For the format with /, we have 2024/01/01 and 2025/07/04. These ISO formats are widely used in international communication and data exchange. Here are some common time formats and the regular expressions that match them. On the left, we have the RegEx patterns, and on the right, we have time examples. The first RegEx is for the 24-hour format, which includes hours and minutes. It expects hours to be between 00 and 23, then a colon, and then minutes between 00 and 59. The second RegEx is for the 12-hour format with AM or PM. It expects hours to be between 0, 1, and 12, then a colon, then minutes between 00 and 59, followed by either AM or PM, case insensitive. On the right, we have some examples. For the 24-hour format, we have 14:30:09:15 and 23:59. For the 12-hour format, we have 2:30 p.m., 9:15 a.m., and 11:59 p.m. Let's move on to combined date and time formats. These formats combine both date and time information into a single string. On the left are the regular expressions, and on the right are examples. The first RegEx is for the ISO DateTime format. It starts with a 4-digit year, then a hyphen, then a 2-digit month, another hyphen, then a 2-digit day, followed by the letter T, then a 2-digit hour, a colon, a 2-digit minute, another colon, and finally a 2-digit second. The second RegEx is for the United States DateTime format. It starts with a month between 0, 1, and 12, then a /, then a day between 0, 1, and 31, another /, then a 4-digit year, followed by a space, then hours between 00 and 23, a colon, and minutes between 00 and 59. On the right are some examples. For the ISO DateTime format, we have 2024-03-15T14:30:00 and 2023-12-31T23:59:59. For the United States DateTime format, we have 03/15/2024 space 14:30 and 12/31/2023 space 09:15. Let's explore some flexible date patterns that allow for different separators and optional leading zeros. On the left are the RegEx patterns and on the right are descriptions. The first RegEx is for any separator like /, hyphen, or dot. It matches one or two digits, then any of the separators, then one or two digits again, then one of the separators, and finally a 4-digit year. The second RegEx is for optional leading zeros. It matches either a single digit from 1 to 9 or a 0 followed by a digit from 01 to 09 or 10, 11, or 12, then a /, then a single digit from 1 to 9, or a 0 followed by a digit from 01 to 09, or 10 to 31, then a /, and finally a 4-digit year. On the right, the first description explains that the separators can be /, hyphen, or dot, such as March /15th /2024 and so on. The second description explains that leading zeros are optional, such as 03/15/2024, or just 3/15/2024. Now let's move on to some advanced time patterns that include seconds. On the left are the regular expressions and on the right are examples. The first RegEx is for time with seconds in the 24-hour format. It expects hours between 00 and 23, then a colon, then minutes between 00 and 59, another colon, and then seconds between 00 and 59. The second RegEx is for time with optional seconds. It expects hours between 00 and 23, then a colon, then minutes between 00 and 59, and optionally a colon followed by seconds between 00 and 59. On the right are some examples. For the time with seconds, we have 14:30:45, 09:15:30, and 23:59:59. For the time with optional seconds, we can either have 14:30 or 14:30:45. Let's recap some key tips and summarize what we've covered. On the left, we have key tips, and on the right, we have a coverage summary. Some of the key tips include testing patterns with edge cases, considering local requirements, using anchors such as caret and $sign for precision, and validating leap years separately. On the right, we covered basic date formats like month, day, or day-month, ISO standard patterns such as year, month, day, time formats in both 12 and 24-hour formats, and combined date time patterns. Keep these tips in mind when working with date and time RegEx patterns. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.